Hi there folks, Andrea Cox here with thehealthyhaven.net and alkalizewithandrea.com. Thank you so much for being here with me in my kitchen today. I'm really excited because I just got back from a 2-week healthcation. I like to call it a healthy vacation, and I really went there to get a 3-week certification, and I get to go back in 1 more week to get that certification. And it's a learning institute. It's a fabulous place here in San Diego, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. Now at this place, they're really big on sprouting and drinking and eating fermented foods such as sauerkraut, kimchi, salt-free, and drinking Rejuvelac. And while I was there, I took a class on sprouting, and you'll see here it really paid off because although I've sprouted for years, I sprouted when I lived in Ohio in canning jars like these. I grew my very first wheatgrass flat this week, and it sprouted up right away, and it's beautiful. It's lush, it's full of color, and I used a tray for that. So I'm going to get to this in a minute. But I really learned a lot from this gentleman that he runs Kale University here in San Diego, and he ran the sprouting class there. He taught it, and I learned so much. So here is the way I've always sprouted, even in Ohio. I would buy these $2 to $3 lids, and I would screw them on a mason jar, and I would put 2 to 3 tablespoons of seeds. These are wheat berry seeds. And I would soak them overnight, and then on day 2, I would rinse and drain them twice per day over a few days until I would see they would germinate, sprout, and get a green color to them, and then I knew they were done, ready to rinse and eat. So it only takes about 2 to 3 days. It's very quick. So that's the first method, the lid method. The second method is to get a jar like this. This is by Rainbow Acres Natural Foods, and it's basically like the first method, only it all comes in tack. And these can be kind of hard to keep on the jar. So these I would do the same thing. I would take, say, these fenugreek sprouts. Fenugreek sprouts are amazing for the liver. I love them. They're my favorite kind of sprout. I would take 2 to 3 tablespoons, I would soak them overnight, and then over the next series of days I would rinse and rinse them twice a day, and then I would have sprouts that would be green and ready to eat in 3 to 4 days. Now there's a third method that I don't have here, and it's using a hemp bag. And it's great if you're traveling to use this hemp bag to sprout. You literally can have it as a backpack, and I hear that they sprout twice as fast. So that's a third way. Now the fourth way is really good if you're doing sunflower sprouts. I love even touching this wheatgrass, or wheatgrass like this. I love touching it because I actually grew it. And that would be, you would have fresh soil. I got my soil from a local farmer, and I have a compost out back here, and so that's the way I like to do it. And I use some of my compost as well to create a little bit of soil that I put on top. I sprinkle down the seeds, and then you water it. Here's the thing. I've noticed when I use the flat method, which is this method for sunflower sprouts, they tend to get moldy, and I feel like it's a waste. So I prefer the jar method for seeds like fenugreek, sunflower sprouts, broccoli sprouts, onion sprouts, buckwheat sprouts. Actually, buckwheat sprouts are better in a flat, and so is wheatgrass. So I hope that this video, I kept it short for you, but I wanted it to be packed full of information, was very helpful to you. And yeah, post your tips below. I would love to hear how you like to sprout. And definitely for more free, great tips, check out my website, thehealthyhaven.net, and my detox juice fast raw food retreats at alkalizewithandrea.com. Be well.